about February this year, I decided to apply for my dream music course out in Nashville, um, for full 2027. So I've not actually deferred yet, but in August I'm going to defer to 2027 to give me a year to save up a bit of money and to get scholarships and all that sorted. For anyone that doesn't know, my name's Laurie. I'm a gigging musician within the Central Belt of Scotland, and in 2026, I'm probably 2026 and 2027, I'm going to move over to Nashville, even though I probably shouldn't. And there's plenty of reasons I shouldn't be moving out to Nashville, whether it's economical or, um, the fact that you can build a career anywhere if you have like a phone and a laptop and something like Logic Pro X or GarageBand or Pro Tools or any of these, and you can make your own music and then you can advertise your own music. And if you're in any community where you have live music, you can probably get involved there. um and like, we know the state, and economically, to expand that, we know the state the world's in right now. It's always a bit um volatile at any given point, especially within the last 5-6 years. I've seen I was I've seen a lot of like money go up for a lot less. I lived in a flat on one particular road just outside of Glasgow, and it was a bedroom, a kitchen, a living room, and a bathroom, and it was 495. I think 450, 495. And then 2 years later, I was on the same road in a studio flat for 550, and it's madness how expensive things have gotten. And obviously, it's a lot more expensive out in America, and Nashville is quite an expensive town to live in. And it's it's probably not the wisest idea that I move out there, but there is there's something about Nashville that I've always wanted to go to since I've been about 17, 18 years old. I've always felt a drawn there. Um, I knocked something over behind me, so that was that noise. So yeah, and I've always wanted to be a songwriter out in Nashville and do the behind the scenes stuff a lot more than I've wanted to do the in front of the scenes stuff. Like, I really enjoy doing live performance and covering other people's songs, and but I don't think I'm great at being the personality or the brand. And it's something that I probably will do, but I'll do it as a side project to me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there for why I want to move out to Nashville. Um, Part of the reason I want to move out to Nashville is they have some of the best players in the world, and I just want to see how I can learn and how I can, push myself to get better, and just learn from these amazing guys. And I just want to push myself out and gig out on Broadway and see how I can do with that, how I can deal with 4 hours no break, which is madness. Because over here, I either charge for 2 hour sets where I don't take a break, or I charge for 3 hour sets and I take a half break. Half break at like half break, so like half an hour, 20 minutes. And the fact of doing it is probably just going to be 2 2 hour sets back to back it's madness. But I'm absolutely up for the challenge of doing that. And the other thing about Nashville is just connections. There are so many like people out there that have like just yeah, like it is connections. And out in Nashville, and you can say this, it is about connections, and your network is your career. Like, who you know, who they know, you know. And if you're good, you put yourself out there and you become friendly with people and you do a good job, then it's amazing what can happen, I suppose. I'm just talking rubbish about connections now. So the other thing is connections, like your net, who you know is sometimes more important than what you know, because people can get you if you can know everything about music. You can know all your scales. You can do the most fancy runs in the world. You can be the most amazing person in the world, but if you don't have the connections, then you're not going anywhere. Unfortunately, like, music is a social industry, and you need to know someone that needs like a singer at this bar, and then a guitarist at that bar, and then you do those gigs, and if you do them well, then they'll go, oh, they're a good person, they're a good musician, they show up, they reliably put on a show, let's hire them for another few of these gigs. And that's kind of how I've learned how to build my career over time. It's just by knowing these people and knowing how to do these things. So yeah, and I mean, the other thing about moving to Nashville is Nashville. And I know that sounds really silly, and I know that sounds quite vague, but if I want to be gigging on Broadway and writing songs, and you can't be gigging on Broadway and living in Chicago. Like, that makes no sense. You kind of have to be there and take these trade-offs. And yeah, I just want to see if I can do it, and that's why I've decided to start this YouTube channel, because I want to see where I'm at on the, what date is it today? The 21st of May 2026, and see where I'm at the 21st of May 2027, and see where I'm at on the 21st of May 2028 and beyond. So I've just began doing these wee videos and documenting my journey, and if you like it, please subscribe. And you can either sit and watch these videos at home, or you can go for a walk and listen to these with your earphones in, and let's just see where this journey goes together. Thank you for watching.